Alright everyone, welcome on in. Congrats, read on first. And the ad, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think you have a sub. Oh yeah, someone was at the door. I opened up the door and welcomed my guest inside. How did you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make. There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding, you've been Darumid. Such a weirdo.
Hey!
Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something, or did you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mistress Hiroko sent me on important business. Mistress Hiroko? She wants you and me and Takamaru and Edo to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mistress Hiroko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. Okay. Darumi bounded away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiroko wants to discuss that test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Oh, these two are outside. Somewhere. Morning, Mr. Samino. We're back.
Huh?
Back? Where did you go? We were out gathering herbs and grasses. We're pretty good at figuring out which ones are edible. There's been times in our lives where we've had to learn that the hard way. Can't believe we're back to eating grass to survive. This outside world is really something. We found plants I've never even seen before. Don't overdo it or eat anything that could be poisonous, okay? There's no need to worry, Mr. Otsuki. Don't worry, Mr. Otsuki has been sneaking us bread on the side. He's such a considerate friend, unlike a certain someone I could mention. Well, excuse me. Excuse us, we must be going. This wild grass salad isn't going to eat itself. Goodbye. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Ah, you're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all up, just like you told me. Good dog. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. Mistress praised me. Blech. Yuck. Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan. Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see. That's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan. Anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. Well, wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress. With just a little more time, I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. But without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. They're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway. What difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war, naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is gonna make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim, it's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'd prefer you spend it training to use your hemo-anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. She's something, not a good something. As usual, Hiroko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen. How could anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind, it's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys. I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something, or it'll be all over for them tomorrow. You're right, we can't possibly abandon our friends to such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. I never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. In the back of my mind, I'd been hoping really, that Hiroko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighters some slack. I could see now how foolish I'd been to think that, even if I've managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's minds, Shoma and the twins will still have to leave. Can't let that happen. I have to try to talk to them one last time. Should talk to Shoma, Ima, and Kako before it's too late. This is Ima's room. Let's see if he's around. I rang the doorbell and waited. A moment later, the door was thrown open. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. To what do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed. Thanks to the plan I've come up with. Oh right, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. A simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiroko is going to allow that. That's the problem. My strategy aims to address. And what is this strategy exactly? I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. Ima waved me goodbye and closed the door, his easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. All they have to do is lock themselves in their room. What's she gonna do? Watch him 24/7? He seems so confident. I hope this secret plan of his isn't anything violent. This is Kako's room. Maybe she'll be more willing to listen to me today. Probably not. I rang the doorbell and waited. After a little while, the door was pulled open by a shaky, hesitant hand. Brother dearest, Oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Ima and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Is it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dear brother usually handles all the big decisions. No different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Taco bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time. It's about what I expected. I can't imagine a timid girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. This is Shoma's room. I wonder if he's in. I rang the doorbell and waited. Eventually the door slowly opened. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma, that deadline Hiroko set for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know. Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that, though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion, no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. I may as well accept my fate. My staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. You understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Shama bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back into the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. I've talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. Done what I can now. I guess I'll just go back to my room. Free time? I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them then? Isn't there anything I can do? I wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? Yeah, right. It's Doromi again. We're gonna get Doromied. Hope fluttered in my chest as I went to the door, but when I opened it... Oh, Hado. Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Ado. What's up? I wanted to discuss something with you, you know, about Hiroko. What about her? You remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. Is it that she's actually a commander? What did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiroko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. Guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiroko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. That humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said commanders, plural, not singular. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before, or since. Not impossible that there's others like it out there, but Hiroko spoke about there being more as if it was a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiroko views this war differently from the rest of us. Almost like she knows something we don't. That won't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something for herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. Yeah, that's gonna go well. What? Just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us all to make more informed decisions. It makes sense strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. What? If Hiroko's no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. Not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? No. I don't think it will come to that. Hiroko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize our chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us a better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. Might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiroko to share what she knows with us. The thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I could make my case very well. I always feel better around you, Takumi. And you have quite a way with words, so... And so that's what this is all about. Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of Hiroko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiroko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Is Hiroko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. I'm pretty sure she killed our commander. Hey, look, Kako's outside. She's probably hiding over here in the corner. Hi, Kako. I don't see you on your own very often. My dear brother said he needed time to get his master plan ready. He shut himself in his room and doesn't want to be disturbed. What is his plan anyway? Did he tell you anything about it? No, not a thing. He always handles important stuff by himself. I see. There's nothing else. I'll get back to my walk now. Excuse me. We're gonna get yelled at or attacked. Ado said Hiroko was in the leisure lounge. What would she be doing here all on her own? Look, Takumi, over there. Ado pointed to the pool. From where we were standing, we could make out a shadow moving in the water. As we got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course...
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
Wonderful.
What? We weren't peeping! That's right! We wouldn't! That's to say, we didn't!
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
It's not that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know you didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say? All right. Wait here while I go get changed.
We watched Hiroko make her way toward the locker room, the silence broken only by the echo of her wet footsteps. Great. Half an hour later. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well... No easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Alright, I'm gonna come right out and ask. Hiroko, do you know something about this war? Something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that? And so suddenly, too. You figure it out from some of the stuff you've said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude, for one. And your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war? About Last Defense Academy? Not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiroko. She's pretty unfit. Now that Sirai's gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. I'm sure everyone else would feel the same, if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? I don't think anyone's on your side. Maybe Darumi. But I think she'd be on anyone's side. Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting among ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an, I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then... Yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose who to send here? Hold on. Can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It will be better for our morale that way.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The nighttime announcement? I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we try to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning? Is that alright with you, Hiroko? I'll tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well, you're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to go back on this? You haven't left me with much choice, besides. I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? That bad? Should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it, too. Trust us. Whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be so shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this secret from you for this long should give you an idea how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this. But it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hiroko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You said time and again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? The way you talked about protecting us from the truth right now, I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hiroko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way, her back to us the whole time. Hiroko. She's not so bad after all, just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Debatable. Ado and I didn't stick around for long after that. We done all we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiroko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war, and it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I'd better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. And so ended my 15th day at Last Defense Academy. The 16th day would bring a development none of us were expecting, one that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. I've checked all around this side of the wall of fire. There's no sign of her anywhere. She's not in her room either. I've looked in a bunch of classrooms, but she's not in any of them. Sorry for being so useless. I don't understand this. Damn it, where the hell is she? Hiroko had disappeared. Today was supposed to be the day she told us all about what she had been hiding. But when we got to the cafeteria that morning, Hiroko wasn't there. We waited long enough that we started to get worried. A few of us rang the doorbell outside her room, but there was no answer. That's when we knew something wasn't right. We decided to split up and search the school for her. Huh. We scoured every inch of the academy, but failed to find any clue as to her whereabouts. After that, we tried looking outside. We followed the wall of fire all the way around, but still didn't find anything. Hiroko was gone, vanished without a trace. Where'd you go, mistress? Safe to say she isn't anywhere on school grounds. That just leaves one explanation. She must have gone outside the wall. No, that's not possible. I mean... both fire extinguishers are still in the entrance hall. She couldn't have gotten out without using one of them. Where is she? Why'd she pick now to pull a disappearing act? You guys said Hiroko was hiding something from us, right? Some kind of secret about the war? Isn't it weird that she went missing right before she could tell us? It's the same as what happened with Sirei. You mean we're gonna find her chopped up and stuffed in a trash can somewhere? Don't say that, you're gonna make me... If Miss Shizuhara is gone, that means her fight or leave ultimatum no longer applies, right? What'd you do, Ima? I mean, nobody's going to want to test us while all this is going on. The rest of you don't even know what the test is going to be, right? Right. Shut the hell up, man. Why are you acting so happy? Wait a minute. Ima, didn't you say you had a plan to get out of fighting or having to leave? What's the matter? You don't think I had something to do with this, do you? Have a little faith, Mr. Samino. I'm sad to say my secret plan was a total bust. Miss Shizuhara disappeared before I had a chance to spring it on her. Maybe this is redundant at this point, but just what was your plan? I was going to seduce her. Didn't I mention I'm a master in the art of love? Huh? Excuse me? Back in the complex, I'm pretty well known in certain circles. Practically a celebrity. The financial aid of my many kind friends is what's allowed me to put food on the table for me and my dear sister when times got tough. I'm sorry, everyone. I know my dear brother's aura makes him seem pure and chaste, but... So, you were gonna put the moves on Hiroko and get her to let you off the hook that way? Exactly. It would have been the perfect plan. One only I could have pulled off. There are so many problems with that, I don't know where to start, but we've got more important things to worry about right now. You didn't do anything to Hiroko, then where is she? If the school got attacked now, we'd be really be in trouble. Hey, yeah, we got no Siri, no Hiroko, it'd be a total crab fest. Let's try not to get sidetracked with worst case scenarios. Maybe we should search the school again. Yeah, that's about the only thing we can do right now. We wandered around the academy looking for Hiroko for the rest of the day. By the time the sun went down, we'd made no progress whatsoever. We were starting to get desperate.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
This is terrible. Felt like we'd finally reached an understanding with Hiroko, and now she's gone. She couldn't have just disappeared. She has to be around here somewhere. The fire extinguishers haven't been used, so we know she hasn't gone outside the wall. It's still on school grounds. She has to be. Let's look around one more time. Wait, Takumi. It's late. It's getting dark. We'll have a better chance of finding something in the morning. It's important we take time to rest, too. If there's some other crisis after this, the last thing we need is to be sleep-deprived during it. He's right. We can't spend all night searching and risk the next attack taking us by surprise. We need to conserve our stamina so we'll be ready to fight when the time comes. Alright, you win. Let's call it a day. Who knows, maybe tomorrow Hiroko will come back like nothing ever happened and she'll explain everything. Anything's possible, I guess. I'll let everyone know we're done for today. You can go on back to your room. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning. She'll be back tomorrow like nothing ever happened. Even as I said it, I knew the chances of such a miracle were practically zero. I slept fitfully that night, too uneasy to really relax. Anytime things started to go our way here, those hopes were quashed almost immediately. Was that just the kind of place Last Defense Academy was? I think she's a commander. As soon as we were all up, we resumed the search for Hiroko. We started with the school interior. Nothing. Then we split into groups and checked outside, everywhere we could reach, right up to the wall of fire. Still nothing. It was obvious now that Hiroko wasn't going to just show up out of nowhere. She disappeared utterly and completely. Another day and we didn't find anything. This is bullshit, man. People don't just blip out of existence like this. We've been as thorough as we can, but there's still no sign of her. Does this mean she really did go outside the wall? What about the fire extinguishers, though? You can't get out without using one of them, right? Yeah, I'm sure of that much. Then where could she be? Maybe she got kicked from the server. She might have lost her connection because of sunspots or something. Can I say something? Listen up, everyone. My darling sister is about to grace us with her words of wisdom. You can do it, sister dearest. I think I spotted an inconsistency in your logic just now. Something that doesn't quite add up. What, is it the fact that a commander walked through the firewall and is apparently a human? Or looked like one? What's this inconsistency you spotted, Kako? It could be nothing, but what if using the fire extinguishers isn't the only way to get past the undying flames? Huh? Hiroko was keeping secrets, right? She knew things that we don't. What if that included a way out of the school that none of us have noticed yet? A way out? Like back in the complex, you end up finding shortcuts and stuff in your neighborhood as you grow and get to know it better. That's right, none of us even considered that possibility. You're a genius, sister dearest. If only we'd gotten to know Miss Shizuhara better. She might have agreed to smuggle us out with her. So she left and went back to the TRC on her own? Hey, moron, this is Hiroko we're talking about. She was more serious about beating the invaders than any of us. It could have been an act for all we know. This is the only explanation that covers all the facts. Actually, I thought of something else that might explain it. Oh, really? What's the other explanation you thought of, Kako? There's a difference between this disappearance and the last one. Hiroko was one of us. She couldn't detonate the bombs inside of us like Siri could. Oh, I see. So any one of us could be the culprit here. Huh? If one of us killed her, carried the body outside the wall of fire, then came back after disposing of it, that would account for there still being 2 fire extinguishers here, wouldn't it? But since the corpse recovery drones don't work outside school grounds, they wouldn't have detected her death or brought her back to revive her. Be like Miss Shizuhara had vanished into thin air. Outstanding, sister dearest. You've thought of everything. Wait a minute, you really think Hiroko was murdered? By one of us? Who was it? Which one of you killed her? Whoa, don't look at me. We don't even know for sure if that's what happened. No, it's the only explanation that makes sense. Mistress Hiroko would never run off and abandon us, and she wouldn't let any second-rate invaders do her in either. Okay, but on that fact, none of us could take her on either. But she'd let her guard down around one of us. That'd be all the killer would need to get the jump on her. Don't talk like that, Darumi. We're not murderers. None of us would turn on a friend. Are you sure about that? We've only known each other for a couple of weeks. You don't know what everyone's capable of. Maybe, but still. My beloved Mistress Hiroko's been taken away from me, and in such a cruel way, too. I need to honor her memory by enjoying this paranoia-filled atmosphere to the max. That's your takeaway from all this? Please, it was only a theory. There's no firm evidence to support it. Right, just a theory, just one possibility. You explained yourself really well, though, Kako. I think this is the most we've heard you talk since we got here. This is her field of interest, after all. Huh?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
I don't know what's going on anymore. There goes the nighttime announcement. Another day is coming to an end. Both those theories mean Hiroko could have left school grounds. Looking outside the walls starting to sound like a better idea, don't you think? Save that for tomorrow. We're not likely to find anything in the dark. But if she really did have a secret way out, she's probably miles away by now. Nah, we'll find her. Pieces of her anyway. Hey, you think we can shove the parts in the Revive-O-Matic? Maybe it'll still work even if they're a little rotten. No, the manual was clear about that. It has to be used immediately after death. A few minutes at most. That won't matter if Hiroko's still alive, and I sincerely believe that she is. I don't think discussing things any further will help us at this point. Take a break and get some sleep. Tomorrow we'll come up with a plan and take action. Right, that's probably the best approach. The group dispersed, all of us exhausted and demoralized from another day of fruitless searching. We made our way back to our rooms in heavy, sullen silence. As tired as I felt, I found it hard to sleep that night. I just couldn't switch off. Where was Hiroko? How and why did she disappear so completely? We'd gone over a couple of possibilities today, but I wasn't willing to believe either of them yet. Hiroko running away, one of us killing her, each sounded just as impossible as the other. My primary goal here is to win the war. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. But it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. It's her stupid test. I don't think she was lying then, so why would she leave us so suddenly? I didn't come up with any answers that night, but I did eventually drift off. Sleep gave me no relief. Thoughts of Hiroko and what might have happened to her haunted my dreams. It went on like that for a while. Time seemed to lose all meaning. I could have slept several hours or only a few minutes. All of a sudden, my eyes flickered open. My body felt hot. Something was wrong. I glanced around, trying to get my bearings. It couldn't be morning already. It was still dark out. Then I caught sight of something in the corner of my eye that had me springing to my feet.
What the?
It's our friend! Hi, friend. It's back.
You! What are you doing here?
I could barely speak. Fear and confusion were making my throat seize up.
Who are you? What are you? Why are you in my room?
I was trying to speak again, but I still can't make anything out. It's just the same as last time. What is this thing? That's a commander.
Are you an invader? Why do you keep attacking the school? What do you want from us? I know there's something here, but what is it? I can't hear you. At least talk in a way I can understand.
This is getting me nowhere.
Did you do something to Hiroko? Wait, no, not just her. What happened to Sirei? Was that you too? What did you...
Huh?
Hey!
He's gone. More importantly, is that the alarm?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was right. The invaders are back. They're so weird. Damn it, not only do we have to fight them at night, we have to do it without Hiriko, too. Was this part of their plan? Did they get rid of her so they could attack while we're confused and disorganized? No time to think about that now. We've got to get to the war room and get ready to fight. Takumi, it's an attack. We've got a fresh batch of invaders to deal with. I know. Right when I thought I was finally gonna get some sleep too, bastards could have held off till morning. Is it just the four of us, though? What about Gaku and Tsubasa? I don't think they're coming. I did knock on their doors just in case. But Gaku didn't answer, and all I could hear from Tsubasa's room was a lot of dry retching. What a bunch of party poopers. They should just embrace the bloodlust already. We'll just have to make do with what we've got. Guess so. I wish Hiriko was here, though. Wish all you want. It won't change a thing. We're still plenty strong even without her. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Apart from all of us dying horribly, I mean. I won't let that happen. I can't die here. I made a promise. Oh, you can just save. I mean, that's fine.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
That's right. I'm going to survive and make it back to the complex, back to Karuwa. So I can't die here. Let's do this. Let's protect our school. We'll kill the enemy and make it through this alive. Takumi. Now you're talking. This is gonna be a total bloodbath. Oh, I'm gonna get so much EXP. Right, of course, this is the only way to keep everyone safe. The fear hasn't gone away. I don't think it ever will. But if I let it get to me, I won't be able to save anyone. We'll do whatever it takes, even if it means fighting. Even if it means killing.
Come on, guys. Let's get this defensive battle underway.
I like how they just jump off of a springboard. Very goofy. Ooh. Oh no. Now we're splitting up the battlefield. Oh no. Oh. Do they each have 50?
Yeah. These guys are a cut above the rest for sure.
Do you think they're commanders? If they are, then what Hiroko said was true. There's more than one of them in the invader army.
And now we've got to deal with two of them right off the bat.
We're so dead! This is gonna be fun!
Okay, Darby. I wish we dealt more than, what, 1 damage? Quad 2 Commander? Question mark?
Hi-ya! Piece of cake!
I'm ready whenever. Ha! Yes, leave it to me. Ha! Got it. No. We better get moving. Here we go. All well and good. I guess it's my turn.
How much do you deal? I don't know.
Let's go. Here. Let's do this.
Ha! Got it.
Rev it up! Let her rip! Hauling ass!
We're gonna store. Let's see here.
Rev it up!
I've got this. There.
Let's give it to him! Hauling ass!
Heal fatigue. Do want to get rid of all of the little
Freaking go!
creatures.
Let's do this!
Okay.
My turn.
Deal 3. We could finish you. What are we looking like over here?
We better get moving.
Go like this to knock out a bunch.
Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Here we go! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
One left. We're gonna store it again.
I guess it's my turn.
I have no doubt these are not commanders. Huh?
So did we win? Or what?
Something feels off, though. It wasn't like this when we beat the last one.
No way, it came back from the dead? I thought we were the only ones who could do that.
What's going on?
Looks like these two come as a set. Anytime we defeat one of them, the other revives it.
The hell? How are we supposed to win this then?
If we can beat one of them, then finish off its partner before it has a chance to use that revival technique, that should do the trick.
I would have done that.
What a drag.
If that's what it takes, that's what we'll have to do. Unless anyone else has a better idea?
Incoming invader detected at 12 o'clock.
Huh?
Readings indicate target is an S-class fighter. It is currently approaching the school at a high speed.
Oh. Oh. That's a problem.
Now there's Just 3 of them?
We barely managed to cope with 2.
You have gotta be shitting me! We don't have enough fighters to handle all of them!
Hey everyone! Sorry I'm late.
Seriously? A night battle? This totally stinks! But we're dead if we lose here, right?
And not just us. Everyone back in the TRC will be next on their list.
If this is what it takes to stop that, then I'll fight too!
What? Huh? He's got a Gatling gun.
Tsubasa! Gaku! You came after all!
Well, you didn't leave us much choice. I was kinda hoping you'd be fine to win this without me. If I don't step in now, though, we're all gonna be royally screwed.
I'm so dizzy. I've already thrown up a bunch of times, and it feels like I'm not even connected to my body anymore. But I've decided to give this my best shot. I'll do whatever I can to help out.
Thanks, guys. I'll leave the enemies over there to you then.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Anyway, we got those revivo machines or whatever up and running, right? If they do kill us, I'll come back and really let them have it.
What's the matter, Eito?
I'm a little overwhelmed. Seeing these 2 in their class armor ready to fight. But I'll be okay. Now that they're here, I'm not afraid anymore. I don't know how to explain it, but all my fatigue from before is gone. It's amazing how much difference it makes having friends by your side. So long as we keep trusting and supporting each other, I'm sure we'll be able to blaze our way to a brighter future. Let's turn this battle around and show them what we can do together!
He is struggling. Okay, what do we have? Of course, you guys got full heals. Right. Mostly little midgets. Got a couple. Bigger people. This one's got 2. That is a problem. Neither of you are really good for taking them on.
I've got this. Let's do this. Yeah. All right.
Okay. That's a good start. What do
I'm
you
good
have?
Whenever.
I'd hope that you're not getting fatigued. Move plus 10? That's crazy. So what? Looks like it wants you to do this.
Prepped and ready. Bang, bang, bang! I'll show you what's up. Mow 'em down! Did you see that? Let me at him!
Gatling Max. Interesting. Okay. Now it's just you guys.
I guess it's my turn.
Can't kill you guys, but we can
Here we
knock
go.
you down.
We need to regroup.
All out of gas.
You're fine. Calm down. Okay.
It's killing game time!
You. That is a good choice there.
Uh-oh! Dead already!
My body.
Let
You
me handle it.
can... That will hit him.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's got a 2
Just
on it
watch me.
outright because of his ability. That's pretty good.
Let me handle it.
How much do you deal?
Leave it to me.
You are 1.
Let me at him. Bang, bang, bang.
Do that. Knock him down. You're both exhausted. Ready?
Here we go.
Really don't have a good way to do this, huh?
Don't screw with me.
We're not getting the S on this, but that's fine.
Full throttle.
Let's do this.
Right. Not much I can do here. Can we finish them off? I think we can. Go for it. You over
I
here.
can keep going.
Thank you for being able to reach.
Allow me to trim down their numbers.
Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, wave 2 end. Great. We got another wave. I don't know what they're saying.
Confused? What's next? A giant Mac?
Actually, I think that's this commander's true form.
So then, if we take it out, this will be over.
Hey, Tsubasa, that class weapon of yours is freaking sweet. It's like some kind of tricked out car or something.
Thanks. The first time I used it, it was a total disaster. I spewed all over the interior. But this time, I've got the sick bag and tinted windows so I can fight with total peace of mind.
Oh, that's great.
No matter how strong the enemy we're facing is, I won't be afraid anymore. Knowing you all have my back gives me limitless courage. I feel like I could take on the whole world right now. When we fight side by side, we become more than the sum of our parts. We're more than just a scattered group of fighters. Let's do this, everyone! With our powers combined, there's nothing we can't do!
Sheesh. I got embarrassed just standing here listening to you say all that.
Right? We're separated. $35.
I'll show you what's up.
Do I want to just hit
Prepped
that?
and ready.
I think that's the better choice.
Let's freaking go. Get the hell out of my way. You saw that, right?
I'm good whenever. let's roll!
Let me handle it.
I could have done a tag boost on him. I'm kinda dumb.
Let's go. Harder. Let's do this. Here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Ah! Got it. Let's go. Here. I've got this. Take this. All right.
Oh, it healed me. Thank goodness. That could have been a problem.
I'm ready whenever.
Oh,
Yes,
that
leave it to me. Not bad.
tag boost. We need to wipe
I
out
guess it's my
some
turn.
enemies.
Here we go. Got it. Nice.
Let's do it to it! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Okay. You're the
Let's
only one
freaking
that
go.
hasn't yet. Just walk past you, it's so annoying.
Ow! Ah! Owie!
Okay.
Good to go. There. I've got this. Yeah.
Take
Got
out
it.
some of these.
We better get moving.
You've gone as well.
Allow me to trim down their number. All well and good.
Here we go! Take that!
I'll show you what's up.
Thought we already had a tag boost on you. Is it only for one turn? I thought it was multiple.
Let's freaking go!
Huh.
Too freaking good! Just watch me.
That works.
That's what I'm talking about! Let me handle it.
Oh, that would be pretty good, but then we're down for
Just watch me. Let's freaking go!
yeah, we'll
I'll show you what's up. I'll hit you with all I got. You can handle the rest.
Locked and loaded! Out of the way! Ready when you are. Take this!
yeah, I'm gonna take a lot of damage.
I feel so weak.
Dealt 3 damage, even with the -1. Why is it so big? Okay, what do we have here?
I'm ready whenever. Here we go.
Rev it up! Let her rip!
All we got left is
I'm taking the wheel!
Oh, that's bad. We might lose here. No, I'm pretty sure we're losing.
Keep it coming. Leave it to me. Take this. I'm good whenever. Ready when you are. Let's roll. We did! Locked and loaded. Ready when you are.
At most, we can deal 6 more damage. These deal 1.
I'm good whenever. Out of the way. Leave it to me.
I think I just pray that they're not gonna go and attack it. You are in fact gonna go attack. Oh, you didn't.
Ready when you are. Locked and loaded. Engines at
Oh,
full
I mean, I didn't need that.
I'm good whenever. How's this? Leave it to me. Take this. Ready when you are.
Oh, I can't even finish.
Out of the way. Locked and loaded. Hi-ya!
Right.
I'm good whenever. Take this. Ready when you out of the way. I'm taking the wheel.
Good. Out of here. That was rough. Actually rough.
Back to the front. Did we win?
Yeah. I think so.
So, what do we do with this one?
This one? Oh. I see what you mean.
Can't leave it alive or it'll just come after us again.
Guess one of us will have to strike the finishing blow like Mistress Hirako did before. It's kind of a lot of effort, though. Who wants to do it?
The finishing blow? You mean kill them?
Not like it's a real person or anything. It's just an invader.
Hey, why can this one use hemoanima anyway? Just how many of the invaders have powers like ours?
We still don't know. Hiruko might have been able to tell us, but...
We can talk about this later. We gotta hurry or it's gonna revive.
Even if it's our enemy, I don't relish the thought of sucking out its power and leaving it a dried up husk. But I guess somebody's gotta do it.
We're just circling around it. We are certainly circling around it. Of course, I'm gonna give it to the one that's gonna for sure be around forever.
Guess I've got no choice.
Sorry, buddy. Granted, I don't know why we don't check underneath the mask.
You're finished.
D. Yeah, that sounds about right. That was rough. Phew, it's finally over. Honestly, I thought it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, I didn't get as nauseous as I was expecting. I think my class armor helped to settle my stomach or something. Hey, I got something to say to you two. Takamaru came stomping up and slammed his hand on Gaku's shoulder. I had you all wrong. You were great out there. Thanks? We couldn't have won that battle without you, and your class weapons were so freaking badass. You think so? Yeah, you should let me take yours for a spin sometime, Gaku. I want to pull off one of those cool headshots on you. Shoot the enemy, not me. That goes for yours too, Tsubasa. You were drifting around the battlefield like you were in some kind of off-road stunt rally. Really? Thanks. Most people don't know good driving technique when they see it. Let's lay off the high fives and shoulder slaps, though, okay? I probably smell pretty funky right now. We're finally coming together as a team. Not sure if my heart can handle this much emotion. Do you need to go lie down for a few minutes? Alright, this calls for a celebration. Let's fire up the Rational-Matic and... On second thought, it's late, and I'm beat. Let's do it tomorrow instead. It's practically morning already. We're all going to need our rest. And I really need to take a shower. Oh man. Things would be so much easier if I could stay awake while I'm asleep. Feeling triumphant yet exhausted from another successful battle, we shuffled back to our rooms for some well-deserved rest. Phew. The moment I got back to my room, I let out a huge sigh and collapsed onto the bed. I was too tired to even lift a finger. All that stress and fatigue really added up. How long am I going to have to keep doing this? I hadn't forgotten Hiroko or the weird ghost boy, but I couldn't summon the energy to think about them right now. Just let me sleep. I closed my eyes and almost immediately sank into a deep, dreamless sleep. I opened my eyes. I was awake, but... Ow, ow, ow. My legs hurt, my arms hurt, my neck, chest, and abdomen hurt. I hurt in places I didn't even know the correct anatomical term for. My whole body was one big mass of muscle pain. I guess I overdid it. I had no idea yesterday I'd put so much strain on my body. Her previous battles had left me pretty tired the day after, but never like this. What time is it anyway? I struggled to sit up, tentatively raising my head until I could see the clock on the wall. Past 1 p.m. already. Wow, I really slept in. I didn't feel refreshed at all. Even after hauling myself out of bed and getting dressed, I still only felt half awake. Wonder how everyone else is doing. I'll go see if they're in the cafeteria. Forcing myself to move, I slowly made my way toward our usual meeting place. My back hunched over like an old man. Like me, an old man. When I finally got to the cafeteria, I wasn't sure whether to be surprised or deflated by what I saw.
Good morning, Takumi. How are you feeling today?
You took your sweet time. I only got here a minute ago too, though.
Hey guys. Are your muscles hurting as much as mine?
Not just my muscles. My throat feels like it's been lined with sandpaper. All that throwing up must have inflamed it.
I don't even know if I can lift a pair of chopsticks right now.
Darumi has encountered a fatal error and has to shut down. She will continue in power-saving mode until fully charged.
She's so weird. Congratulations on another win, everybody. Go ahead and order whatever you want. You've earned it. Stay where you are. We'll bring it to you. Thank you. The Tsukumo twins went back and forth to the Rational-matic bringing us our breakfast. Or was it lunch? Here's your avocado cheeseburger, Tsubasa. I added a thick layer of peanut butter as a nice little extra. You shouldn't have. I mean, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And for Mr. Maruko, a bowl of rice with thin strips of cow flesh on top. Is this really food? Must be a working class schmo thing. Hey, insulting me is one thing, but don't you done. How come you're being so nice today, Ima? Nice for you, I mean. I just want to make sure you have all the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. The invaders launched another attack while you were in this state. We'd all be up the proverbial creek without a paddle. Don't say that, you're gonna jinx it. Probably won't happen that soon, but there will be other attacks. Last night proved that they're not shy about attacking at night either. So we gotta live in constant fear of when our next battle's gonna be. My rotten luck just keeps getting rottener. Speaking of the future, what are we gonna do from here on? I think I know what everyone's going to say, but I'd like to make sure. Gotta keep living like this for another 80-something days. If that isn't rotten luck, I don't know what is. Sorry I didn't help out with the food. I was worried you might catch my chronic loseritis while your immune systems are already under so much stress. Feel free to keep ignoring me, by the way. Think of me as some kind of gremlin that randomly makes noises now and then. Except, you know, not a cute one. Eat up now. I'm gonna make sure you have all the nourishment you need to recover your fighting strength. I need you to protect me and my dear sister, after all. I'll bring your food to you. Just tell me what you want. At least this way I can help out the rest of the team. I'm exhausted. My whole body's sore and my throat still hurts from throwing up so much. I'm so freaking tired. Hope this ain't gonna take long. I'm too tired to go on living. I'ma just veg out until I feel better. What's this about our future plans, Ado? First we lose Sirei, and now it looks like Hiroko isn't coming back either. So should we keep looking for her, or choose a new leader? Should we keep defending the school like before? We need to consider our options. I almost forgot about that. Did she really have some kind of secret passage out of here? No, she was murdered by the traitor hiding in our ranks. Quit it, you're gonna make everyone paranoid. Guys, knock it off. It ain't cool to speak ill of the dead. And if she's still alive, she'll probably come back and explain herself soon enough. Sirei and Hiroko both knew something about this war, and disappeared before they could tell us about it. We may have to accept that we're never going to learn the whole truth. Knowing that, what do you all think we should do from here on out? Not like we can leave. Nothing we can do except run out the 100 days. But all that stuff about going home when we're done, it's still gonna happen without Sirei here? I wish we knew that much at the very least. We're supposedly here on a vital mission to defend the future of humanity, isn't that right? Surely the people in charge wouldn't leave us here unsupervised. There's got to be some way to contact them, whoever they are. Sirei must have been in charge of that too. Now that he's gone, we're probably cut off. For a mission this important, you'd think they'd have some fail-safes in place, wouldn't you? Maybe everything Sirei told us was a lie, and this whole thing is a twisted reality show set up by a cadre of ultra-rich dudes. They're probably out there right now, sipping champagne and getting off on seeing us suffer. What part of that was funny? This really sucks though, at least before we had some hope of learning the truth. I know it's frustrating to have all these unanswered questions, but the invaders are targeting this school. There's no doubt about that. That means the part about there being something important here is true. Why else would they keep attacking so persistently? So I think the 100-day time limit must have a grain of truth in it as well. I don't doubt something will happen on the 100th day, as to whether that will include us going home. All we can do is have faith that it will. I guess so. We don't really have any other option, do we? We'll be okay. It'll all work out in the end, one way or another. Yeah, let's go with that. I seriously don't want to think about this anymore. The only way I'm gonna get through this is by focusing on all the awesome stuff I'll do once I get home. I'll be hailed as the hero who saved mankind, money, honor, women. They'll all be mine for the taking. Everyone who made fun of me, I'll get their just desserts. And the world will enter a new era with me leading the way. You're starting to sound like a supervillain. Okay, crazy. We spent a little longer in the cafeteria, eating a meal that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner all rolled into one. Once we were done, we went back to our rooms. I was still aching all over, but at least I had a full stomach. Oh, this really hurts. Back in my room, I collapsed onto the bed and just lay there for a while. Staying on my feet was too much effort. I'd already wasted most of the day doing nothing, although after last night's battle, maybe that was only natural. In fact, it was probably better for me to take it easy and allow my body to recover. Maybe I'll take a shower and hit the sack. I spent the rest of the day lying in bed, not doing anything noteworthy. Before I knew it, my 18th day at Last Defense Academy had passed me by.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 19th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number. A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've prepared... I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second. The VR machine in the training room's been updated too. All part of the service.
I haven't had a free day in like a week.
Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Ow, ow, ow. The pain in my muscles wasn't completely gone, but I felt a lot better than I did yesterday. What's the idea of making the 19th a milestone day anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. Probably wanted us to call him out on it and watch us squirm. No use getting worked up about it now. Guess I should go take a look at the new rooms. Gaku decided to stay in. We have everything unlocked on this floor? Wow. And on this one, actually it looks like everything's unlocked now. Parking lot. Yeah? Oh hey Takumi, you came to check out this room too, huh? Yeah, I was curious about what this update to the VR training machine is all about. Looks like they added some new scenarios for us to try out. They might actually be kinda fun. You wanna jump in with me sometime and see who can get the best score? Yeah, let me get back to you on that. Takumaru seems like the competitive type. I don't think I'd be able to keep up if he got really into it. fun. And we got a library. A library. Sure enough, this is the library. This is wonderful. They've got a huge selection of titles from all kinds of genres. I don't think I've ever seen this many books, not even in the TRC's libraries. How about that? I'm not much of a reader, so I never really thought about how many books we had. Believe me, this is impressive. I used to spend most of my spare time reading. Being around people always made me nervous. Books were my refuge from the world. Ado doesn't hesitate to speak his mind anymore. I guess this experience has helped bring him out of his shell. How about you, Shoma? Do you like to read? Do you have a favorite book? You think I'll have anything interesting to add to this conversation? You're going to be disappointed. I don't read, or watch TV, or play video games, or engage with any kind of media worth talking about. I'm sorry for being so thoroughly uninteresting. That's okay. So is it only books here? Nothing extra like the Gift-O-Matic in the Rec Room? I don't think so, although there are some rather unusual choices on the shelves. There's guides on combat techniques, military strategy, that kind of thing. They might teach us something that can help us against the invaders. I think that's more your area of expertise than mine. That's fair. I'll let you know if I come across anything useful. Thanks, Ado. Reading study. What's that mean? You can say reading study all you want. A lot of books. I'm not sure if they'll be useful to me since I seldom read. A PC you can use to search for books. It's not connected to the internet. Is it okay to enter? It doesn't seem like a good idea. Parking lot. This the parking lot? Why would the school need one of these? There's no cars here. Even if there were, I don't know how to drive. I don't think there's any point in looking around here. Why isn't there a drill type class weapon? I'd be so envious if someone had that. Okay, crazy. Oh, this is the garage, huh? Looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Cool doesn't even begin to cover it. Oh, look at this, isn't it awesome? And that over there? And, wow, you never find these things in such good condition. You sure seem excited. Well, duh, I never expected the school's lineup of facilities to include the workshop of my dreams. If you ever want to make adjustments to your class weapon, just let me know. I'd be glad to handle any customization work. Customize my class weapon? Yep, this place has everything. Aren't our class weapons supposed to be like manifestations of our will to fight channeled through our blood or something? Is it even possible to customize them? To be honest, I'm not 100% sure on the details either, but there's equipment here specifically designed to do just that. I have a feeling I'll be spending a lot of time here. I'll have this gear up and running faster than you can say... Cyclo-pen... I'm not even gonna try the rest. Oh, I knew Tsubasa was into machines, but I had no idea she could get this passionate about them. Oh boy, I can't wait to get started. Who wants to be first? It doesn't have to be a complete overhaul, just let me tweak it a little. Whoa, calm down, Tsubasa. I know you're excited, but let's take things slow, okay? New skills development. Okay, I've taken a look at all the new rooms and facilities that were unlocked today. Think I'll go back to my room and decide what to do next. Well, we're obviously gonna go upgrade weapons. Even after a full day's rest, I'm still tired. I let out a long, long breath and felt any motivation to do something productive drain away. Instead, I made for the comforting embrace of my bed. My aches and pains were more manageable now, but I still wasn't in peak form, not by a long shot. Maybe I'll just rest my eyes for a minute. I lay down and let my body go completely limp. I wasn't going anywhere else today. And so I snoozed away my 19th day at Last Defense Academy in relative peace and comfort. We really don't do anything here.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Once I was out of bed and on my feet, I stretched, feeling my back, arms, and legs straightening out for the first time in a while. Well, I guess last night finally did the trick. I feel so much better now. Looks like I'll be able to have a normal day today. I'll head to the cafeteria and see how everyone else is doing. But when I got to the cafeteria, there was nobody there. Guess I'm here first today. While stranger things have happened, I'll grab some breakfast and wait for them. Sat there on my own for a few minutes until the door finally opened and someone else walked in. Hello, Takumi. What a pleasure to see you first thing in the morning. Making it sound like we woke up together. It's kind of strange for the others not to be here yet, isn't it? You think they're still asleep? Could be. A lot of them stayed up late last night, even past the evening announcement. Really? Why'd they do that? Some of them wanted to keep snacking, others were using the new facilities. They were pretty much just doing whatever they felt like. Does that count as freedom or anarchy? Maybe a little of both? We don't really have any authority figures here anymore. It's like if students at a regular school were given free rein with no teachers or student council. I'm glad they're enjoying themselves, of course, but I can't help thinking we should be using this time to come up with some new strategies. I don't know. We never know what the enemy is going to do until they show up. How do you plan for that? Plus, those guys would never go along with strategy meetings or group training sessions or anything like that. At least not without someone to organize it all. Are you saying we need a new leader? Why don't you do it, Takumi? I think you'd do a wonderful job. Me? You've got to be kidding. I'm not leader material. I disagree. You're considerate of others, you always have our backs in battle, and you never give up hope. I'd be proud to follow someone like you. Knock it off. You're making me blush. I'm telling you, I don't handle responsibility very well. Well, if you really don't want to, I won't force you. But leader or no leader, we'll still be there for each other when it counts. That's what being friends is all about. Whatever happens, we'll be okay, right? Right. We'll find a way to make it work. None of the others came to the cafeteria that morning. It was just me and Ado. We talked for a little longer before heading back to our rooms. No, Siri, no Hiroko. Right now it's liberating, but this lack of discipline could lead to problems later down the line. Then again, I can't imagine any of us stepping up to lead the unit at this point. Dwelling on it won't help, though. I'm sure I can find a better use for my time. I've got access to new places now. After all the sleeping I've been doing lately, I'd prefer to do something active today. Wow, free time for like the first time in a week. course she's in here. Class weapon modifications, you've come to the right place. User recovers 1 HP. That's kinda nice. I mean, we can't get it because we don't have social studies. These aren't as good as I thought they'd be. I mean, maybe later on it increases attack, but like one move is not gonna help me. Oh, what do we want to work on? Surprised it doesn't say that she's dead. Or gone. And I wanted to look at grade. What did we have? Pretty much no one. Got gym. What is that? Literacy. Math. I'm curious what this is like. Came all the way to the library. I might as well read something. The books on this shelf look interesting. Which one should I choose? Social studies. Sure. I'll try reading this book today. Tokyo Residential Complex Languages. The official language of the Tokyo Residential Complex is Japanese, and there are not many who speak other languages. There are some eccentrics who learn English and French as a hobby. The number of people who can speak a foreign language is probably less than 0.1% of the population. The Tokyo Residential Complex is a cultural sphere built on just one language. But the world was not always like this. Crossing national borders would often mean an inability to communicate. There was also a mix of people who spoke different languages even within the same country. People would work hard learning foreign languages at school or through courses in order to be able to interact with people from foreign cultures. People who speak a completely different language. That's hard to believe. Reading this book increased your observation by 5. Wow. Phew, today was pretty productive. I should come back and read another book from this shelf sometime. That social studies? I can't remember. It is. Sure. I'll probably do that. Gaku, come here. Probably over here. Oh, was in fact not over there. Hey, Takumi, what day is it today? Answer Gaku's question.
Huh?
Well, I have no idea what the actual date is. There are no calendars in this school. Damn it, dude, why don't we have any calendar? I don't know what day it is. How am I supposed to throw birthday parties? Birthday parties? Celebrating people's birthdays is my hobby. Laying out a spread of good food and lighting candles is fun, even if it's not my own birthday. But I can't throw any birthday parties for anybody in this stupid school. Dang, somebody's gotta let me celebrate their freaking birthday. Let me sing happy birthday to you, bro. When is celebrating birthdays a hobby? This guy sure loves parties. Your experience unlocked the keyword party. Yeah, we already know that. Goofy game.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
There's the nighttime announcement. Not that anyone cares anymore, apparently. I've got nothing else to do, and my body knows when it's tired. I'll do like it says in turning. My regular routine was starting to reassert itself. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 21st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Day 21 already. I've still got 79 more to go, but that doesn't feel so impossibly long anymore. Once I make it to the end, I'll go home. I'll see Karawa again, and everything will be fine. I have to keep going. I can't give up. Now, what do I do this morning? Everyone seems to have given up on meeting in the cafeteria first thing. Maybe I'll pass on it today as well. I can probably find something else to do. What are we looking at for grades? Just need science. So maybe we go read for science. Since I don't think I have anyone that gives science. Social literacy. Yeah. Library. I'll try reading this book today, Insect Metamorphosis. Some insects create cocoons to wrap themselves in, made from silk produced from their molds after an initial growing phase. Inside the cocoon, the insect transforms into a pupa before finally transforming into an imago. By being wrapped inside a cocoon, the insect is able to protect itself from predators and the elements. This allows them to transform safely, vastly increasing their probability of surviving into their imago state. In other words, they are like armor or walls to protect them during metamorphosis. Cocoons are like armor, huh? Come to think of it, we get wrapped in something like a cocoon made of blood when we transform. That's some kind of defense mechanism to protect us until we're ready to fight? Reading this book increased your investigation. 5. Yippee. Ugh. Oh my god. She does give science. Only 1 for some reason. Don't ask me why. What is this hallway, actually? We're missing 2 rooms on the 2nd floor. Actually, we're missing 3. We're missing 2 on the 1st. And looks like we'll have 5 more people join sometime. We'll go finish our book on bug. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Finishing this book increased your investigation by 10. Still not enough to level up, though.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
No attack today, that's a relief. I know it's only a temporary reprieve. The invaders aren't going to stop. They will attack again. But if I spend all my time worrying about that, I'd go crazy pretty fast. I'll try to just keep it in the back of my mind whenever I can. Forcing my thoughts away from serious matters, I allowed myself to drift off.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 22nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Now then, what should I do today? Do I want to continue, or is it bedtime? We can do one more day. Sure. We'll go do some social studies. Hey, Takumi, what day is it today? Dang, why doesn't this school have any calendars? I can't throw any birthday parties if I don't know the date. Gaku really seems fixated on throwing birthday parties, the weirdo. After spending some time together, you understand Gaku better now. I just wanted that. I didn't really care about the present. Oh, somebody's here. I opened up the door and welcomed my guest inside. Hey there, Takumi. I've come to extend a little invitation to you. Oh, what are you inviting me to exactly? We still haven't celebrated our last victory, so I thought we could get everyone together for a party. Gaku and I spent yesterday evening getting it ready. Apparently he's picked up a few tricks from all of the jobs he's worked in the food industry.
Huh?
Huh? I never expected cooking to be Gaku's thing. Alright, I'm in. Are we doing it in the cafeteria like usual? No, actually we're gonna make it a barbecue, outside in the schoolyard. Cooking food out in the fresh open air is something we never could have done in the Tokyo residential complex. Why not take this opportunity to enjoy it? You've got a point. Feel free to drop by whenever you're ready. I'll go and let the others know. Ado left, pausing at the door to give me one of his timid smiles. A barbecue, huh? Yeah, I guess that could be fun. Gotta admit, I had my doubts, but this setup is pretty freaking sweet. I know, right? Cooking at school's already kind of a novelty, and now we get to do it under a real open sky, too. Well, I've been grilled at school plenty of times. It makes a change to be the one doing the grilling. Sounds like you've had it rough. Hey, are we here to talk or eat? Come on, let's get started already. Okay, help yourselves. We've got plenty, so eat as much as you want.
Sounds like a challenge. Hope you're ready for this stuff to get annihilated.
You think you can eat more than my brothers and sisters? This is nothing. I'll keep it coming till you're all satisfied.
This is fun! It's so different from any of the barbecue parties I've been to before. It was unnerving at first, the way the sky just goes on and on forever. But I think I'm starting to like it.
Really? I still can't get used to it. But maybe that's just me.
This fish is so cold and refreshing.
Hey, I haven't grilled that one yet. It's still frozen.
Goofy.
Oh, that's all right. I'll have it as it is. I actually prefer my food nice and frosty.
Yeah, waiting for it to cook is boring anyway.
Okay, weirdos.
But that anticipation's half the fun of a barbecue.
I don't know what half this stuff is, but it sure is good. You know, I've heard that human meat tastes like chicken.
Okay, sure.
This is chicken.
It's nice to see everyone having a good time.
Is something the matter, Shoma? Why aren't you eating? Well... It's nothing. Sorry if I made you worry. I'm fine, really.
Huh?
Well, if you're sure. Seemed like you wanted to tell me something just now. How do you like the party, Takumi? Oh, hey, Ado. Yeah, I'm having fun. This was a great idea. Where'd you get the grill and all the utensils and stuff, though? I don't remember seeing these before. Oh, I made them with the Gift-O-Matic. What, all of it? That must have been a lot of work. Maybe, but it was worth it. Just look at how happy everyone is. Even Hiroko might have warmed up to us a little more if she could have experienced this. I think that's a moot point. She'd never have allowed us to do something this frivolous in the first place. We've all been so disorganized lately. I've missed getting the whole group together like this. You were really worried about us, huh? You know, Ado, I think you'd make a great leader. Why don't you give it a try? Oh no, I couldn't do that. Not when I have a record of selfishly running off and trying to do everything myself. You're making too much of that. Well, I'm still not very confident talking to people, let alone leading them, and my health isn't exactly reliable either. Putting someone like me in charge would be asking for trouble. I still think you're being too hard on yourself. But anyway, you did a great job setting all this up. You and Gaku, of course. Thank you. It was really Gaku who did most of the work. I just got the ball rolling. Well, I shouldn't monopolize your time. Feel free to go mingle. He's right. We don't get together very much these days. I should make the most of it and see how everyone's doing. Come to think of it, Shoma seemed like he had something on his mind earlier. Maybe I can get him to speak to me about it now. Hey Shoma, do you have a minute? Oh, you want to talk to me? Alright, but you should adjust your expectations. Everything from sophisticated conversation to lowbrow humor goes right over my head. I'm told it can get frustrating. Never mind that, it looked like you had something to say when I spoke to you before. What's bothering you? It's okay, you can tell me. Truth is, I remembered something. Well, I can't be sure. I think it has something to do with why we're here. Huh? Oh, you know why we were brought here, Shoma? Hi, by the way, I was eavesdropping. And before you say anything, I couldn't help it. My hearing's just that good. I cursed. Hey guys, Shoma knows what we're really doing here. Darumi. Tried to shut her up, but the damage had been done. Within a few seconds, the rest of the group had gathered around us. What? You actually know why we're here, Shoma? For real? Yeah, for realsies. He said so himself. He just unlocked a repressed memory or something. He remembered something important. Yeah, let's hear it. There's no point trying to hide it now, Shoma. Don't be afraid. Just tell us what you know. Alright, sorry for making this so difficult. Shoma took a deep breath and began mumbling an explanation. Last night, I had a dream. A dream? I know what you're thinking, but it wasn't a normal dream. It was more like a memory. Even after I woke up, I was sure of it. It was something that had actually happened. A dream that brought back an old memory. That sounds a lot like the dreams I've been having about Karawa. What did this dream make you remember? Back in the residential complex, I spent some time in the hospital. Weird that I forgot about that until now. Anyway, it was a place called Kamakura General Hospital. Kamakura doesn't ring any bells.
I don't remember why I was checked in or how long I stayed, but I was definitely there. And while I was there, they put me in some kind of machine.
A machine?
Yeah, kind of a pod, or a cylinder, just big enough to fit a person inside. I don't see where this is going. The thing is, there are machines just like that one, right here in this school. What? There's a room here where the lights don't turn on, right?
The machine in my dream memory was just like the ones in there.
You mean the broken ones we couldn't get working?
Yes, those ones. That's what they put me inside at Kamakura. Huh? You were in a weird machine like that, and you're sure it was back at the complex, not here? What did it do to you? What are those things even for? I don't really know. That's where my memory cut out. Really, that's it? You don't even remember why they put you in it? No, I don't. I'm sorry. So I'm guessing you don't know what the ones we have here do either. I'm sorry, I've tried, but I can't remember any more details. Wow, what an intriguing mystery. Are you sure it wasn't just a really vivid dream, though? Dreams are weird like that. They can feel real, but in the end, they're just random information. Your brain tries to spin into something more coherent. Isn't it more likely your subconscious brought out the memory of the machines you've seen here? How can you say for sure this hospital trip was a real memory? Would you really forget about something that important? You're right. I'm sorry, it was probably just a dream. The hell, after all that? What about this Kamakura General Hospital? Probably just some random words I mistook for the name of a real place. Wait, Shamar, are you sure you want to write it off like that? Yes, it's fine, I'm always getting things wrong. Why should this time be any different? I mean, you'd think some of us would have heard of that hospital too if it was real. But it didn't sound familiar to me. Everyone, I'd like to offer my sincere apologies for getting your hopes up. Bad enough I ruined the mood by bringing up a heavy subject like this, but then I couldn't even tell you anything useful. I'm gonna go hide under a rock like the bottom feeder I am. Please try to forget any of this ever happened. Shoma finished his overly formal apology and retreated to the inside of the school. Shoma. So, what was that all about? Just a misunderstanding, sister dearest. No need to give his silly dreams a second thought. A silly dream. Is that really all it was? I'm not so sure. Now that that's settled, let's get back to the party. Who's ready for a taste of my world-famous Maruko marinade? Oh, now you're talking. Give me a triple bossy deluxe, animal style. My jaw's getting tired from eating so much solid food. I think I'll just make some marshmallow skewers. Come on, Takumi, let's go. Yeah, okay. The barbecue lasted the rest of the day, and long past sundown. By the end of it, we were so stuffed we could barely move. Eventually, we had to admit defeat and call it a night. I'm so full, I'll never even look at a burger again. Back in my room, I lay on my bed, feeling better than I had in a long time. Had I overindulged? Maybe. Would happy days like these become a distant memory the next time the invaders attack? Definitely. But for now, I just wanted to enjoy it. Huh? Just then, something weird began to happen to me. Why do I feel so sleepy? Even considering the later hour, this wasn't normal. It was like someone had yanked out my power cord and left me suddenly devoid of energy. I wasn't just tired, I was practically paralyzed. It 'cause I ate too much? But I don't think... We got drugged.
Hey, what's that you're reading?
Some old book I found in the library. It's got stuff about the world outside the complex in it.
The world outside? What's the point in reading about that?
There doesn't have to be a point to everything. I just think it's neat. Hey, Taki, did you know they have these things called seasons out there?
I told you not to call me that at school. It's embarrassing.
It gets colder or warmer or darker or lighter depending on the time of year, and it all goes around in a cycle.
So it keeps changing? I mean, that sounds like it'd be really annoying.
They've got rain, too. Water that falls right out of the sky. And sometimes it freezes and turns into something called sleet. Other times, the wind and the rain get really strong. They call that a storm. In some parts of the world, storms get so bad, they can even blow buildings over.
I can't even imagine that. The outside world sounds dangerous. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Here in the complex, everything's nice and safe. And nothing ever changes.
You're so boring, Taki. Don't you ever get tired of knowing what's gonna happen all the time? Where's your sense of adventure?
You know, you're the only one in our whole class who thinks like that.
So what? I'm free to like what I like, aren't I? And I think the outside world sounds really cool.
You're so weird.
Day 23. 24? Huh?
Up and atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 24th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
The morning announcement eased me awake, but it took longer than usual for me to start moving around and thinking straight. Once I did, though, I realized something was wrong and scrambled out of bed. Wait, did I hear that right? Our 24th day? No, that's wrong. Today's day 23, isn't it? There must be some mistake. The morning announcement had never been wrong before. What did this mean? We'll never know because it's bedtime. When are we gonna see that weird blob? We'll never know. Okay, you guys. Let's find someone to raid. Who's live? Sure, why not? We'll raid this streamer that I've had up forever. Okay, you guys, thanks for hanging out. We got a decent amount done. We had another big battle where we were getting slaughtered and got a D rank. And then we got more lore. Kind of. Possible lore. I'm pretty sure they all ended up in that same hospital at one point or another, and in those machines. But that's just a theory. Not a game theory. But tomorrow we'll be back with more Last Defense Academy. We're gonna continue knocking out some of this. I want to see the ending, which I was seeing there might be multiple endings. We'll see about that. But for now, I'm gonna send us off, so thanks for hanging out, you guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, and I'll see you guys next time.